When I first started doing these Droughtlander updates, I found out quickly that Sam Heughan was not only someone you really wanted to see, but someone I enjoyed getting to know better. Of course, the only reason I discovered that was by falling a little in love with his Outlander character, Jamie Fraser. And we all learned there's actually a name for that, with an official definition and everything. And honestly, who could blame me for that? After all, Sam was cast to be this king of men Highlander, so it isn't unexpected he comes across in such a way. Hi and welcome back to Katie's Corner in Space as I take a look back at just some of the things I had the privilege to share with you over the last year. And of course, I had to start with Sam. But getting to know Sam has been a delight, and I really wanted to share some of my favorite moments and tidbits we learned together as Sam made his way through 2022. I've always had a thing for motorcycles myself, so seeing Sam with his own ride gave me a smile. But what I really loved was the complete joy on his face while doing a ride for charity. Here we see our intrepid hero ready to support men's health in a charity ride on a Triumph Thruxton RS looking dashing for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Image credit at Miguelo ET92. Of course, Sam's not just cool, he's educated and honored for his contributions to his chosen field. This moment of recognition from his alma mater, the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland, really touched me. Even though I feel like Sam is relatively young, he's accomplished so much not only with his acting, but philanthropically and charitably as well. And the more I got to know this actor, the more impressed I was with his overall character. But maybe not his singing. Of course, he's not just a big name and an accomplished actor, he's one heck of a good-looking guy, so ending up on the cover of the Nobleman magazine might not seem that big of a deal, but again, look how handsome. Now, once upon a time when we were just beginning Droughtlander, there was a heavy question: how shall we survive? And I liked Sam's answer, though I'm not sure how practical the last bit is.
The best place to go would go back to the books, binge as much Outlander as you can, and failing that, climb a mountain and create Fraser's Ridge of your own.
However, he has come pretty close to having a meal with the one person in history he'd like.
See Flora MacDonald, she was the woman that helped when Prince Charlie escape after the Battle of Culloden. I feel like, yeah, it'd be nice to spend a dinner party with her.
Selfishly, another reason I really enjoy doing videos related to Sam is because he is prolific in his interviews. He's not only given many, but he's also an enthusiastic interviewee, always with energy and interesting facts to share. Last week, Sam appeared on the Kelly Clarkson show revealing as a child when he'd go to the beach on summer vacation, it was freezing. Poor mini Sam. He also says he learned to drive late in life and has done most of his driving in the US, so oddly he feels comfortable driving on the right-hand side of the road. Oddly, so do I. He also chats about the new intimacy coaches on set. He finds them helpful. It takes you as the actor out of the equation. It makes it easier. After sharing some creative fan art, Sam admits he's not artistic. However, his mother is an artist. She makes paper and pottery and sounds quite crafty in my opinion. And when asked if he could time travel where he would go, Sam says he'd visit the future. I wanted to travel in space, you know. According to Sam, Katrina worked right up to the wire during her pregnancy, making season 6 a short but impactful season, as the Christies disrupted life on the Ridge. Season 6 was difficult for several reasons. Shooting in winter in Scotland was extremely cold, plus ensuring people were sticking to their bubbles and wearing masks, it put extra pressure on all, making creativity a challenge. But everyone is very happy to be back filming season 7, which has a slightly lighter feel to it, reports Sam. Sam also says when discussing Jamie, he's more fragile now, he's got more to lose. Jamie knows that each move has a ripple effect. However, he also states Jamie isn't afraid of death. Then the talk turned to the lighter moments of season 6.
You get enough credit for how funny you are. Everyone on Twitter was telling me the other day that the scene where you just say, I missed you, Sassenach, and I must have you, belt drop. Like, no one, there's something about the way you do that. And like, we've seen you on Men in Kilts. We know you're a funny guy. Do you absolutely cherish those moments to just take the show a little lighter?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I love those scenes, and I agree. I think there's a great humor to him, and there's been humor in the past, and sometimes people have said there's not as much humor, but I think it's there. But I agree. You know, for instance, when he's come back from being away, and you know, I must have you, Sassenach. I remember even just like choreographing that. So you know, he throws his jacket at Mrs. Bug and jumps up the stairs, and just the sheer pace of it and the lightness he's got in him. I really enjoy those moments. And there are moments where we're like, Jamie, stop being so dramatic. You know, he'll be Sassenach, I can't live without you. If you're going to the bathroom, I can't take it. Not 5 minutes without you. You know, he's just very dramatic. And he has these great moments where he tells Claire exactly what she means to him. And of course, it's heartfelt, and we really enjoy those moments. But it's also not to take the mickey out of them. And yeah, we laugh a lot at these characters.
But when asked what quality of Jamie Sam enjoys playing the most, he likes playing the heroics involved, but the emotional stuff as well, especially when it comes to Jamie's love for his family. And his continued motivation for the part are his co-workers. We are all in it together. When it comes to future seasons, he doesn't know what may come, so he encourages the fans to watch because in the end, that will most likely be the deciding factor. As far as his future, Sam would like more opportunities to direct. Of course, there's always a hope to play Bond.
I think I've had Jamie in my mind for so long because I read the book so long ago that it was a lot to live up to. And it wasn't until I had a Skype call with Sam and his charm and charisma just leapt out of the screen.
We got sent about 21 pages that I had to learn over a weekend. Also, I bought a copy of Diana's book, and I hadn't heard of them, so I sort of tried to read as much as possible. I read all the scenes that were relevant to the audition.
I watched it over and over, you know, and sure enough, every single time. I mean, just that instant transformation. It was just right there.
It was so shocking to all of us because we thought we were never going to find this guy, and to find him first was just amazing.
And obviously, playing Jamie, he's such a wonderful character to play. So, you know, I'm slightly nervous about taking it on.
He had this sense of humor, and yet you believed him as a leader. There was a strength to him, and yet there was a gentle quality to him and a sensitivity, and he had all the pieces.
I hope you all enjoyed this look back at just some of the random information about Mr. Sam Heughan, a man who is surprisingly charming, kind, and grateful for what he has in his life. And of course, this is only the beginning. I have absolutely no schedule for these bonus channel anniversary videos as I'm piecing them together in my downtime. So if you want to be sure to get the next one and to get notified for this channel's regular updates as well, please hit the subscribe and notification buttons. And until then, please enjoy this week's update or this video, and I'll see you there.